Something very embarrassing happened between King Mitchy and VeryDarkMan over the week. Let me take you back to where the story starts. Now, this is King Mitchy and this is VeryDarkMan. They don't work hand in hand. They have never collaborated. But King Mitchy is doing her thing and VeryDarkMan is doing her thing. Now, it all started when King Mitchy went ahead. It all started on Thursday after King Mitchy confirmed that she has completely renovated the primary school. And she was very, very pissed. Then she took to her social media to make a post, and this was the post. In this post, she said she has renovated primary schools, and there is somebody that has money in his account for over 2 years and that has not done anything. She also went further to talk about how this person wants to see her downfall. The person actually planted 2 persons in her store to be able to track her and how she makes her money, yada, yada, yada. In that video, she also mentioned that her shop makes 1 million naira in a day, in a very bad day. They make 1 million naira sales. They sell food up to 1 million naira in a day. Nigerians kept wondering what's going on and who is this mystery man she's talking about. It turns out that everything she was saying was actually shading VDM in a post after she completely renovated a primary school in 6 days. And quickly, VeryDarkMan stood up to address the situation. In his post, he mentioned that he has never spoken about her except when she and Nidu had a serious case. And all. He also mentioned that she has been trying so hard to get his attention and has not given her any space. Then VeryDarkMan went further to investigate and found out that the reason why she renovated that school was because she was funded by Seyi Tinubu. And that was when things took a left turn. KingMitchy came outside and started crying that VeryDarkMan doesn't like her. He wants to see her downfall, yada, yada, yada. You know those kind of men cry. But Nigerians were not giving in. Nigerians were not giving in on that because VeryDarkMan was right on his own and came to look for trouble. You're not the victim, madam. You're the villain. I know you're not dead. I know you're not dead, madam. You will wake up from that sleep, that slumber, and finish what you have started. Now, back to my story. Now, VeryDarkMan also revealed that the reason why she's making it in the industry is because she's licking lollipops. I don't know what that means, but you figure that out. And that was where King Mitchy broke down and she started crying. She cried so bad and that tears put her into depression because VeryDarkMan has revealed a lot about her that Nigerians don't know about. It was that bad. It was bad to a point that she had to beg VDM and say, VDM, it's okay, I am not doing again. And VDM was like, hold it right there. You don't call me out and act like the victim. We're going to see to the end of the story. And VeryDarkMan kept revealing a lot of secrets that she kept in her cupboard because he investigated further. Now, this resulted to her losing her business page on Instagram. Also did not end there. She kept on crying and she got into depression that people, according to her, kings and queens, were calling her to beg her to calm down. VeryDarkMan also revealed that the people that are sending her to do this were once his enemies. They locked him up, they released him, and they also wanted him to be in their cartel. But he said no. VeryDarkMan went further to reveal that they are using her as a political tool, which I quite agree, because the moment she posted this picture, I knew something was up, but I could not say. But thank you, VDM, for saying the truth. Back to the story. This dragging went on and KingMitchy was no longer comfortable. And according to her, this morning we heard that she has committed suicide, which I think is a big lie. Madam, wherever you are not dead, madam. You will wake up from that sleep or that slumber and finish what you have started, madam. You're not sleeping. You are not sleeping because VeryDarkMan was just on his own and you came to look for his trouble. And now you're acting like the victim. They don't want to see you progress. They don't want to see you prosper. They hate you so much. Who gives a fuck about you? He doesn't even care about you. But that attention you were looking for, you've gotten it in full. Now, here are 5 things I need to know as a civilian that you are that pays tax. That's if I thought you pay tax. It is not your job to fix school, madam. It's not your job to fix schools. You're not a builder. You're not a contractor. You're not an engineer. You're not even an architect, and you will never be. If the country is not working as it should, you cannot go to the US and renovate schools on the US, and the government will sue you for doing that. But because this country is not working as it should, so they gave you money to renovate schools. Second of all, your friend, the president's son, does not really care about education as you think. He doesn't. Because if he does, there are 2 persons he can call. He can call the Minister of Education and he can call the Minister of Works. He can call them that he wants to renovate schools, all the schools in Nigeria, and the money in his accounts will be enough to renovate all the schools in Nigeria, and he will not sweat. He did not call his father. He didn't call his father. He did not call the Minister of Education that he wants to renovate a school. He did not call the Minister of Works. He left all of that and he contacted you. That is not even qualified to supervise a construction project. He called you. Number three, according to VDM, he used you as a political tool. Election is next year and everybody is trying so hard to get to the top, to be on their good books. But let me tell you the truth. If you have done well in the past, you don't need any campaign. They are using you as a camp. They use you as a tool they use you as a tool because you're always on Instagram shaking your bum and giving out money from your sponsors. You are used as a political tool. The fourth thing I should tell you is that you are a civilian. You pay tax. You have rights to relax and enjoy. They're supposed to fix schools for you. The government is supposed to fix schools on your behalf for you and your children. But no, they're not doing any of that. And instead of channeling your energy to your friend, to your sweet friend, you are channeling it on a civilian like you. It is not his job to fix schools, madam. It is the government's. The government owe you that because you pay tax. It is not his fault. So if you want to channel your energy on anything or anybody, it should be your friend. You go there, you rub his head, and tell him that we are suffering. You tell him everything, that we are suffering. People are dying in the north. Kidnappers are kidnapping people, and people they've recorded a lot of deaths. Hospitals went on strike, and somebody gave you that amount of money. And because of your excitement, instead of you to focus on what you were doing before that people loved you, you decided to sell yourself. You sold yourself. And now you're on the internet crying that after all the good things you have done, people don't like you anymore. Yes, they will not like you anymore because they found out that the person funding your lifestyle are the same people that put them in the condition they are putting them. If you're not a witch, you should understand where they are coming from. People are suffering, people are dying every day from things that the government is supposed to fix up. And you went ahead, you were dining with the same people, and you expect them to come and please don't get me pissed. Madam, whatever it is you are doing, we know better than you do. You wake up from that slumber, wake up from that sleep, or that death, or whatever you say you are, wake up and complete whatever it is you have started. Because this is not going to end with suicide or whatever. If you'd like to listen to more stories like this, the follow button is your friend. Hit the follow button on my profile. Turn my post notification. Hit the follow button on my profile. You will see me again.